Hello and welcome everybody, I am your humble host Gavin the Kitty, and today I am streaming Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Bear with me, I have to get my head on. I've also got help from Karmic today.
Hi.
Because his work did not have any more work, is that what they
didn't
said?
have enough work.
They didn't have enough work. So essentially not everybody could be there, so voluntary time off. So he took the day, because he's got some weird stomach stuff, and is gonna help me with doing this. So bear with us. Today should be good. Mario Wonder is one of those fantastic titles that has multiplayer. However, it's also a fantastic... Go ahead, remove the lens cap. It's also a title we've played before on this channel. We played it last week, which was right before the New Year's. Or week before last, sorry. And we're just going to pick up where we left off. Are you joining?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing two players.
The camera.
Cool, I can't hear you. Give me a moment.
You can't?
There we go. Now I can hear you. That is very uncomfortable.
Well, oh no. Do you need help?
There we go. Alright.
Okay.
So last time we were playing as Luigi, we did World 1 as Mario, World 2 as Luigi. I'm going to be doing World 3 as Peach, and it looks like Karmic is picking up with Toadette.
We're pink.
Hi, Casey, by the way. If you smiley face?
Smiley faces.
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but cool. So I picked up some standees. We did level 2 special. We're gonna head back to World 1, and we're gonna start moving towards World 3. We're gonna do some cleanup later on to get all the coins and whatnot. But for now, we're gonna get moving. So, Karmic, how is everyone in the chat? Hi, Empathetic, Apathy. You see two nerds. Yep, two absolute nerds. You're happy, that's all? That's good.
Yay.
I'm happy too.
Happy is good.
I have some slight good news. I managed to get a hold of the landlord, or the company for the landlord, and they agreed to renew the lease, although they haven't sent anything yet. They said they were going to, so that's good. So we're just waiting on that. Also, production is going swimmingly on the most recent set of videos. But let's jump right in here with the Dolphin Kick 2 badge challenge.
Yay!
Karmic, you may want to have your phone open with, so you can see chat, because I'm going to ask you to read it quite a bit. Since it's kind of hard to read out of my right eye.
Oh. But I'm gonna be playing soon, so
not really. We have ways of propping your phone up.
okay, we'll see.
This is supposed to be a 100% run, or as close to it as we can make it, so...
Oh, I died!
We're gonna show you lots of sneaky tricks.
Oh.
If I don't have to slow down to pick up Truman.
Sorry.
So I hope everybody liked my most recent upload. I know that it resonated with a lot of different people. Everything in it is true. I did want to state that, because that was something. I was worried it wasn't going to do well. I really was. And then you guys surprised me. Made it my number 2 highest video. One of the tricky bits with this game is playing multiplayer. What are you doing?
I got caught.
one of the trickiest bits of this game is the moving blocks. And when it comes to playing 2-player, why would I want to go over there?
Because there's a coin.
Which is right here. Nope, secret exit's up here. And that is to get the top of the flagpole.
Oh, I forgot what button was run.
Chat doing okay?
Oh, let me actually open up chat.
Chat, it seems that we don't have that many viewers right now.
No.
I announced it on everybody. Hey, we're doing a stream. Is everyone over Mario Wonder because it's the new year? Mario gets 1 month of fun, and then all of a sudden it's on to Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie. Oh boy, which I'm very happy about, but we are going to equip the Dolphin Kick badge because it's going to help us out with our next stage, the Wiggler race, swimming.
Wiggler race.
Case said doing good, good, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
Oh, another chat. I know my classes started today. Maybe other people had classes start too.
Oh, right. I forgot about college. Yeah, around this time, viewership starts to dip for YouTube, so it's kind of difficult for me to get views. So when I do a schedule like I have right now, it can hurt the channel at the start of the year, just because I have a slower output. I do one stream, and we do one stream a week, and and a shorts, and then one big upload a month. It's a great schedule for keeping my sanity, and then it's absolute garbage when it comes to the algorithm at the start of the year. It's fine in the middle of the year, like summertime, fall time, perfectly fine. The early spring, late winter, nope, they do not like it. But I'm okay with it, because it gives me time to film videos and make backup content for everybody if something goes wrong. Which has been what I've been doing in the meantime of everything. So the nice thing about the Dolphin Kick badge is it changes your control settings, so that way then your water movement is just the arrow keys for a brief moment. Hello, Sylveon! Who else got socks for Christmas? I got a Gundam Rubik's Cube. That's what I got.
I wish I got socks.
You did get socks.
Yay!
You actually legitimately did get socks because we bought socks last month, remember?
Yeah.
Socks, bath water, bath salt, and some cash, said Sylveon. Well, that's quite a bit. I'm glad to see you here.
I think I need to switch controller, because trying to use this GameCube controller, I had to use like a claw grip, so that's changed.
Well, why? You can just use Y and... Oh. Wait.
A doesn't jump.
Does X?
It's Y and X, and I have to do like this.
What does A and B do?
Run, I think.
What?
I don't know.
Have you tried A and B?
I did and didn't jump. So I'm gonna switch out my controller really fast, because that's not good.
Okay. Just don't unplug the capture card.
Yep. I'm trying not to unplug the switch.
Well, those are just hit the charger. I didn't actually get a chance to see how much battery they have.
We'll see once we,
Especially because New Year's and all that. Oh, good. They're full charge.
Where's the grip?
Behind you.
Yeah.
This is why I set up beforehand. But instead, this one came home early and was just like, oh yeah, what are you doing?
Not doing anything. I don't know why I did that.
We have Dolphin Kick. Alright. We could move on to the next one, but we've got Downpour Uproar.
Downpour Uproar.
But yeah, no, I didn't get a whole lot for Christmas. I got the one thing I wanted, which was the lease renewed for the house. that was the one thing I needed to make the rest of the content for this year go good. And that's about it. We've got plans going on the next year, but this year it was like, okay, I need the least renewed so I can do my production schedule. Because if not, I'm going to be very stuck with not a whole lot of content right out the gate. This way I can finish doing all the content. Why did you do that?
I didn't mean to.
I had to throw that upwards, but okay.
I wanted to do it.
Stop trying to kill the Koopas. If you don't have the Dalton Kick badge, you can always use a shell. If you've played Mario Maker for any length of time, you may know that just holding a shell is very, very good for movement. Oh, hang on. Did we get all the... We did.
Yay!
How's everyone in chat doing now? Everyone holding up good? Everyone have a good Christmas? Good holiday? The early Christmas that I had was not great, but after that everything went fine. There's a block down here that we have to hit. Did you just go in a pipe?
I got hit. It's hard for me to see, so I'm just like, ah.
Okay. That's gonna prep the Wonder Seed, but come back over here. So now we do need to get in this fight. There we go. Alright, lots of stuff.
It's scary with that lighting.
He does look a little spooky with that lighting.
We have to
go back and hit it.
Oh, dang. Wait.
What?
What?
Oh wait, that started spawning because of down here. Or...
Did we... Oh, no, I think we went out.
Just spawned the Wonder? That's okay, we can always come back to it. You know, I've never done the stage without the Wonder.
Ouch.
We did get all the coins, though.
The camera's like in my way, so I'm like not seeing something. Oh, there it is.
There we go. This is actually a really fun one. We've got that weird space-like physics. But we've also got lightning. So in multiplayer, the other player cannot interact with you. However, they can interact with the environment. What's critical at this point in the game, though, is the fact that if one player dies and gets hit, the other player they will come back as a ghost and then can re-tag any other player to respawn. Another thing is that touching a player with a superstar enabled will give them the superstar. So, neat little Kirby mechanic there. Just like that, we made it to the end. Very hard to tell us apart because we're both pink, but that's okay. No, we're good. So I wanted to do Worlds 3 and 4 today.
Sylveon got socks, bathwater, bath
I read that out just a little bit ago.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Ah! Sorry.
You're fine.
You want me to read chat?
I do want you to read chat. There's a couple different places you can put that up at. So you can put your phone either on the TV stand, on my desk over here, which I just realized I forgot to mute my phone because I was dealing with everything else.
I'm gonna mute my phone too. There we go. I found the place to put it.
Oh, good. Where you can see it and everything else?
Yep.
Good. Good, good, good. So, our main goal today is just to finish World 3 and 4, which World 4 is one of the longest worlds in the entire game, which should be fairly easy for us. Hello, Skylar! Welcome! Happy 2024! I hope you enjoyed watching the new upload that I put up last month. Nice little end of the year pick-me-up. First stream of the new year, and it's Mario Wonder, huh? But how are you doing? Oh wow, we're already 20 minutes in. Today is moving by quickly.
Did you notice the change? The change of my user? I'm doing well, thank you for asking.
Changed the 23 in my user. Oh, you did. Yeah, 2024. Yep.
Nice.
Doing very well, thank you for asking. Well, I'm doing alright myself. I'm just moving along. Moving along. Trying to do well. Although we've got, I should say that, for today's stream in particular,
I believe in you.
this show is brought to you by viewers like you, so please like and subscribe, because dropping a like helps this show continue to be made. So like the video. Do it. It's very kind and polite. Please do it. Do it. I got a Gort with me. I don't know how he sounds, by the way.
Do I sound okay? Are you guys able to hear me as well as the cat?
How is the audio? Who's that next to you? This is my husband, Karmic.
Hi, I'm Pink Goat. I'm usually at work, but we have very little going on. I did not feel good, so they let me go home early.
So he's helping me with the stream.
All right, let's continue.
All right.
What are we doing first?
So first up, we are going to head in here and get the seed and any badges we need. Just the seed. Cool.
Hey, Carmen, what's up? Good to see you. It's good to see you too. I'm doing okay. My stomach's being a little funny, but I'm doing okay. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to make things good.
Do you want to do left or right?
Let's do the question.
Questions. An empty park, question mark.
An empty park? What badge should we have for this?
I would like either...
Let's do floaty high jump.
Floating high jump works. I can work with Luigi physics.
Oh, that's how you got up there.
Yep, and you have the crown, so...
So it's gotta be following me. But I'm not nearly as qualified as, you know... Let's go put this up there.
It's gonna be important that we hit as many of these as possible.
I thought it was you, I'm sorry.
Luigi physics may not throw you off at first, but they will eventually get to you.
Oh, it bumped him.
Oh, there's one of them.
There's another. And I guess the other one is way up here.
Well, we need to find the hidden block.
Empty car? Oh, it's on there.
Oh, I know where it's at. Why do I know? I think it's lower. Or no, it's in the water.
There it is.
Yeah, come down here. Please. Did we hear about the Bluey video game for Switch? I saw somebody walk out of bounds on that game.
Yeah, that's the only thing I saw of it too. Just somebody threw a like thing of salt and they just like, yeah.
Neither of us watch Bluey, so we have no connection to that show or any idea what any of it is.
No frame of reference.
Yeah, nothing. Not a darn thing. I have not seen anything. All I know is my nephews like Bluey, and that's it.
Luigi physics for this.
Oh boy. We got these new blocks, and the Hoppy Cats. Hoppy Cats are a new enemy. They jump when you jump. Kind of want to stay at a reasonable size. Please throw the shell. I keep expecting you to, and you're not.
I'm sorry.
It's the one thing with playing two players. It can sometimes be very... Thank you.
Sorry. I'm not trying to screw you up. I'm honestly not. I'm trying to go through the
I'm just like, okay. Well, we've done this stage before. Why do you keep jumping? You just had to shoot a fireball.
Oh, going up here.
Yep. But no, in terms of video games that we're doing this year, I've got Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the... Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 planned. More Mega Man. I've got some more Sonic stuff planned. Keep losing myself.
I'll change after this.
I really only expected to play single player today. That's why I'm like...
Sorry.
When you're expecting one thing and then you have to do another, it's a little tricky. But here's the gimmick for this. We have a massive Hoppy Cats. Can't go in there yet, but we will have to. Get up here.
What's going on?
So the massive Hoppy Cats are always fun. They're a little tricky to do. However, they tend to stay out. These giant ones tend to stay out of your way, unlike the smaller ones. Unless you're rushing ahead of yourself, which is not good.
You want to go back down for that one pipe?
We can if you want. There's really no reason, but I did want to show it off.
Yeah. Alright.
Now, sometimes there will be a secret exit thanks to the fact that there is a seed you can get. I love seeing all the wonders in the game, so.
Oopsies, I'm on top path.
Then all I gotta do is point.
I completely screwed that up.
I go high, you go low.
Whoa!
We'll meet in the middle, and someone will eat tofu.
Yay!
Oh boy. Oh, I just realized. That's probably why no one thinks we're running.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna read this off.
Not a single. I didn't put in the. I didn't get into the small YouTube on the Discord, which is in the description, by the way. If you're not already in the Discord, go join the Discord.
Hi, Liam. He's asking, "What's up?" It's real cold today. So cold, in fact, that I changed skin tones from a normal pale ghost white to a shade of hot pink. My legs are purple. This is new for me. Oh, this
Fancy.
is normal for me. Sorry. The heart icon is like blocking my chat. And I don't know how to get rid of that.
Yeah, I don't want to. We've had discussions about getting rid of it in the past, and I'm like, but it's a form of engagement, and I don't really want to.
Alright, I'll just move my chat. It'll be easier for me to read.
Alrighty, but hi Liam, how you doing? We are doing okay. We're just
I need to change to
a different
Josh.
color. So Yoshi's play a little differently. I was expecting to get into this late game, but Yoshi's have their flutter jump, the tongue, but they cannot get power-ups.
They're also invincible.
And the game does not mark it as any different than if you beat a stage normally. So there is no shame in using a Yoshi. Although for Nabbit there absolutely is. I'm about to show you some really silly tricks.
Yay!
So there's that.
Unreachable treasure? Nah.
Never. Not when badges are involved.
Mm-hmm.
Now with that we can also now continue our path forward.
Crouching high jump.
So this is a new badge. This is something that originated from Mario 2 USA, although I do like this ability quite a bit. The crouching high jump is really, really cool. So all you have to do is crouch for a couple seconds, and you'll be able to perform a high jump. Now your crouches can be slid. The only thing they cannot do is be uncrouched. Now Yoshi's got his flutter jump on top of that, so he's kind of cheating. But that's okay. He's usually kind of cheating. Alright, well, at least somebody got the top of the flagpole.
Yay!
Yeah, no, we're just vibing, playing a game. I know what to talk about here. My main issue is right now. My main issue at the moment is just breathability, what to talk about, and the foam is pressing into my cheeks in a way that's, like, really hard to talk.
Oh, Mountain Man's here. Hi, Mountain Man.
Hey, Mountain Man. Welcome, welcome.
Do you want to have the crouching high jump enabled?
Sure, why not?
Alright. Do you want to go up, or do you want to go to the...
Well, we're gonna do both regardless, but I'll let chat pick. Are we gonna go up or left? Up or left. So up here is the Anglefish Trial. And over to the left here is the Midway Trial. Hop to it. So, which one are we doing? Also, how you doing, Mountain Man? How you doing? I had the camera positioned so that it was gonna focus on me, but Truman sat in the exact spot I need to be, so now when I lean in to look at chat, it looks like nobody is playing a game.
Nobody? Oh,
No, because I asked you to direct, and... See, these are the things, because I did not prepare for it. So now I mean, we still got the same problem. You don't understand, Goat.
Oh no.
Look what happens when I go and look at chat. Yeah,
Is that better?
a little bit. I mean, I'm now in frame. It's where I had the camera originally. But now when I go back to this, you're not in frame. Because I had this set up for a single player day.
It's okay.
I'm gonna keep being annoyed about that. Up we go.
Up we go.
Alright. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna be subtly annoyed at that.
I'm
For the rest
sorry.
of the day. Because I set up for one thing, and now it's a different thing. And all I was like, hey, I just need some help with framing and stuff and getting it set up. Once I'm set up, I'm good. You can join if you want, but we have to reset up, and then you wouldn't pick until last minute. You can also ride the Yoshis, which can be helpful.
You need to hit that with your tongue.
No, I can't. Oh, you move out from underneath me.
Oh, I thought you could. Sorry.
Why would I be able to?
I don't know.
They're unbreakable blocks. Naturally, the trunk only breaks breakable blocks. Well, I needed the power up.
You have one in your reserve.
Stop.
Sparkly!
I don't want to. I want to keep moving through the page. Keep going. There's not that many of them left. Liam left a comment, but I can't read it at the moment because we got stars and I gotta keep moving. And the camera's locked to you, and...
Also, in order to count kind of try to be a goat. I'll send it to Discord out a little bit.
Alrighty.
Bet that water's tasty.
I like goats. I like Truman. But I determined a long time ago that I don't work well with him on stream. We work great together as partners, but when it comes to work, I like doing my work a certain way, and he does it a very different way. Because Truman's favorite streamers are people like, not Vines. Is it Vine Sauce?
It's Vinny, Joel, like people like Simple Flip, stuff like that.
Stuff I don't watch, stuff I don't enjoy. Content I don't really respect because it's just not informative enough. If you don't know why it's not informative enough, it's because they legit break games. That's all they do. They sit there and they corrupt games, and I don't think that's fun or funny. I think it's bad in general. I think corrupting games for the sole purpose of breaking something in entertainment is, I don't know, not helpful. You want to become a... God damn it. If you want to become an actual programmer or something, breaking a game in half like that is not going to help you unless you are doing a deep dive into the code and the hardware. If you have hardware specs right next to you and you're breaking the hardware just to figure out what's, like, how to develop for it, well, that work's already been done for you. In fact, it's all online. So you can just legit read a couple documents and, like, know how it works. Fiddling for yourself is just breaking something historic for no reason.
As long as they're not breaking the hardware, I don't really see the issue.
Well, the thing is that older games interact with the game system as if they were hardware. The NES, the N64, the Sega Genesis, the Master System, all of those have components and chips that complete a circuit, therefore becoming a piece of hardware themselves. Now, yes, the file itself is a software piece, but the way video games work now is that it's software being read from a DVD. You know, it's software, it's a file. However, from an older system's perspective, it completes a circuit, so you're breaking hardware. And I don't think that breaking games is really productive. I think it's backwards, and I'd love to do a video on the topic next year. Because this year I already have a full lineup of 12 videos, so. That is my take on corrupting content. That is why I think corrupting games is not great. Even if you're just doing it from an emulator, it just seems, I don't know, like a waste of time. Because you're not going to get anything out of it. Other than a game that no longer works. And I just see that as a loss.
They're doing it to ROMs just to see what would happen. And they're not damaging the ROMs at all. It's just for fun.
You don't understand my point. My point is there is nothing you gain out of it. And there is no productive value in breaking a game like that.
Yeah.
And it's not learning, it's not teaching, it's just telling people to break stuff.
It's just
the content you whatever. The content you put out into the world is important, Sherman. And if your content is telling people to legit break stuff, that's not good content. That's just destruction.
I don't think
No, but there's unintended side effects to everything. Which is why I'm very careful about how I post this show. So these are a new enemy. You can pick them up, you can throw them, and I can't show off all the neat stuff about them. Never mind. Screw it!
I just saw the weirdest thing.
I'll hop off after this so you can do your shoulder.
No, it's already done. We'll talk, commentate. Go on. Make your witty banter, do your Joel stupid stuff. You want to defend breaking games and breaking things for no reason other than, oh look, it's funny. Well, it's just gonna teach people to break things that they don't need, that they shouldn't break. I've seen content of people destroying games that were only limited run, limited prints, stuff that, you know, were tech demos. Things like the IQ from, I've seen being broken by game stores just because they didn't think it was real. Well, a part of that comes down to content like that, and that's why I will never support a content creator who does content that breaks games.
I don't think that's the case, but if they're not actually breaking that, they tell you to do it with something else to do it.
Well, the thing is, that's only at the start of their stream now, isn't it? Most people wait until the middle of the stream to jump. So that's why I'm telling you, no, it's not good. It's unethical.
So good. I hope they happen again.
I have problems with that style of content. I think it is legit more damaging to game preservation, which is the main thing I've been fighting for decades. Anybody can come up here and do a silly voice. I come up here and I sit and I do research well beforehand on all the games I play, including this one. I have lots of facts and shit lined up, but if you want to talk about other streamers, I will. And I'll tell you right out the gate, I don't respect Vinesauce. I don't respect Joel and Vinny and all that bullshit because they break games. And it's encouraging people to break games, even if they don't believe it.
How do I drop out so I can just let you play so I don't interrupt you?
No, you're fine. Come on, let's play.
I don't mind being here for commentary, but I'm causing more problems for the gameplay than I'm, you know, helping with. I'll read the shit.
That's what I suggested in the first place. And I know this is gonna become everybody takes this out of context. It's my day. I have no beef against the real people. I just have beef against the content they chose to make.
Break a game, they're going to break a game. They shouldn't.
No, but it doesn't seem like best practices. It just doesn't seem. It doesn't add anything to the world, and that's my problem with it.
Yeah.
And if that's...
Does everything have to add something to
If you're a content creator, I'd much prefer if you promote, you know, proper, you know, your audience to do more positive into the world than poor.
And they do, and Vin doesn't only do corruptions. He does...
Well, that's all he originally started with, and that's my problem.
No.
Because that's the one thing people came to his streams for, and that's the only thing that I've ever seen out of the man.
And that he's trying to break that. He's recently, like, the corruption streams are like once a month, and he has several people working with him in order to get specific results.
But does that mean that I have to talk about it on my stream?
No.
Then quit it, please. I'm gonna ask politely one more time. Can we not? I'll bring it up. I have my problems with it. Just let me have my problems with it. And it's something that drives me nuts.
Do it! Break it!
Like Casey, I don't really prefer her content, but I still promote her content. So the difference is that Casey doesn't just break stuff for fun. She doesn't promote anything that's harmful on her stuff. If she did, I would stop doing it. Okay, Truman, I've seen rare copies of games get dumped, corrupted, and then that was the only copy of that file.
Well, we're not doing that. We're not encouraging people to do that.
Yeah, no. Truman, I get it. You don't understand.
Vin is not encouraging people to just...
No, but they did it in his name. So just because he didn't encourage it, didn't mean that he didn't bring it into the world. No, it legitimately cannot. The Hobbycats will always do a big jump, they will never do a small jump. So if you're going to go through this stage, make sure to use your jumps wisely. It's like Linkara and Oni. Linkara hates Oni. And I completely agree. Oni doesn't put out any content that, like, you know, is helping people. He just makes fun of people. Linkara pointed that out. He didn't like it. I know the kind of content I want to put out. I know the kind of content that I enjoy and that I want to promote. I'm not going to promote stuff that people that don't. For the sake of video game preservation is something that's very, very important to me. Because growing up, I got to read all about things like Earthbound Beginnings and what's the name of Bill Clinton's cat?
I have no idea.
I do not remember either, sadly. But there is a video game with Bill Clinton's cat, and it is lost to time because the one person who owned the only copy in existence, hoarded it for a collection. And then destroyed it. Dumped the file for the ROM, kept it on a computer, destroyed that ROM to the point where it was unreadable, deleted it, and destroyed the only physical copy that we had for so many years until we found a different physical copy that was a prototype.
Alright. And
they corrupted it in Vin's name.
Do you think that
the
tools that are made now are designed not to harm the ROM?
The tools that we had, well, the tools we had then weren't meant to harm the ROM. However, the tools, some of those tools that people have made for the way you use a tool and the way you don't, using a tool is very important, right?
Yeah.
You can misuse a screwdriver.
Of course, yeah.
But that doesn't mean the screwdriver is bad.
So
I'm not blaming the tool. I'm blaming the person that did it. And if there was an underlying reason behind it, if there was an underlying person there, if they didn't do their content, it wouldn't have happened.
I still don't think it's...
Then I should blame that.
I still don't think it's exactly his fault if somebody misuses a tool in his name. They should have done...
Well, it may not be his fault precisely, but I still think it's not good.
Of course, yeah, but that'd be saying, like, if you doing your... Like, somebody did something because you did your content. And they misinformed people.
Well, then I disavow that person.
Yeah? And you don't think Vin would do the same thing?
No, I don't. I honestly don't think he'd care.
He would, because he's very keen about...
Okay, but you're speaking on behalf of somebody. I'd much rather think that he'd not than he would, because...
You don't know him, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know him, and that's my point. I don't freaking know him. But everybody talks about him like he's some sort of god or something like that.
He's just a nice guy.
Well, whether he's nice or not, he still promoted content that did harm, and I don't think that should go unstated. In an area of media preservation that I think is so desperately needed, when we see things like ROM websites get taken down, the Internet Archive is constantly under attack for just lending out books like a freaking library. In fact, the entire concept of a library right now is under fire from the Supreme Court. These are important topics that I don't see a whole lot of people talking about, that, guess what, I should. And that's what I'm doing. I'm talking about them. But I'm having to talk about them under the context of a single streamer doing some amount of harm to the video game preservation. Like, that shouldn't be the way it should be, but that's the way it's gotta be, because I have no other frame of reference at the moment to talk about this stuff. And that's something that's gonna drive me nuts to no end. Because I know so many people are gonna take this out of context. So no, I don't want to talk about this stuff, but I feel like I have to. And for some reason, everybody wants to defend this guy just because, oh, he's nice. Yeah, but that doesn't discredit the harm he's done.
Hurry!
He's done? You mean the harm other people have done in his name that he probably disavows?
But he hasn't said it publicly.
You don't know that.
Well, these are the things that are going to these are the things that keep me up at night.
If you think he really is that bad person, do you think he would actually run charity? Like, tell people to, like, you know, donate money to charity?
You can donate to charity and still be an awful person. Look at every billionaire ever.
Why do you think he's so bad? What gives you the opinion that he's such a bad person?
Because I don't like his content, it's shoved in my face all the freaking time.
But that doesn't mean he's a bad person, it just means you're tired of seeing it.
Well, yeah, I am, and I'm tired of hearing it being mentioned. Because what I do is so much more interesting than what he does. And it drives me freaking up the wall that I sit here and I can talk about video game preservation, the lore, the history, the development of this stuff. And at the end of the day, he'll sit there and do a silly, stupid voice, and that'll get way more views. That drives me nuts to no end. As somebody who puts so much time and effort and care into my work.
You're getting there, and his content is for a different type of person.
Yeah, and you're driving me nuts because you're okay.
How would you feel if whatever people said that your content didn't matter at all? How would you feel if somebody said that about your content?
I'd move on with my freaking day instead of sitting and defending it.
Stop being a jerk. Just because...
If I have criticisms, I'm allowed to voice them. This is my channel. Well, you keep bringing it up. I want to run my show the way I run it, Truman. I legitimately had topics I wanted to talk about during this level, during the last couple levels, and I can't talk about them because all I can talk about is this one specific topic.
Then let's move on. Let's not talk about it anymore. Don't mention him at all.
Then quit it.
Yeah.
So this is the first course clear question mark that we've gotten to. This in particular is a facet of the game where you will finish a level and then it will not clear it because you didn't actually free any of the pop ones.
Here we go.
This is going to come up a couple more times. These are basically fake secret exits.
There's no point.
Off you go!
Not a one. Well, other than to get the player to think more about what they are doing in the levels themselves. There's also a hidden coin there, but the last coin can only be collected through going through that way. So you can do it from here, although it's a lot harder.
I do have a fun fact about these little rails. Much of these like rails or like the rainbow colorful actually run over, they cause the Joy-Con HD rumble to actually emit sounds that sound like music. Which is a really cool feature that they actually have in like several other games. Like there's a secret level in Kirby that plays the Kirby theme through the Joy-Cons. And I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, it plays the Dreamland 1 theme from the original Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
So up here on the top, this goes over the flagpole and onto this different flagpole. So we actually went above and around the flag. Yep.
Oh, yay!
And that is all of the Wonder Seeds in this world. Very, very short this world is. Which is very fitting because the next world is very, very long. But we do have one secret level to play. And this is one of the silliest things in the game. So here's the Mega Seed. Or the Royal Seed, not the Mega Seed. Sorry.
Not Rick and Morty.
Every now and again. Every now and again. We actually know quite a bit about Mario Wonder's development. Apparently went very, very smoothly. But most of this game was made in roughly 3 years.
Which is amazing.
So before we head back out, unless it's gonna force me. It's gonna force me. Alright, so we'll have to go back in. Liam's secret level. I don't...
Liable. I guess. Just being funny. Secret liable.
The foam on my face is actually, like, pressing into my... It's pressing into my face and it's making it really hard to talk. I do believe after we finish Mario Wonder, I'm gonna go back to just the VTuber for a little bit of time. Right now, we're in the midst of filming all of season, at least the first half of season 1 for the channel, and that is, it makes it easier just to use the camera. So from here, the game opens up, and now you have 3 worlds to go to. You don't have to do them in any particular order. We're gonna move up the mountaintop and back to the Royal Seed mission. Because this will open up, he will come back and open up the new
He's gone
level.
again. Where could he be?
Which is just to the left of the exit.
Secret level.
Secret level. Secret. Through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret level. Alright, so this stage is going to be pretty difficult. It's one of the harder stages in the game. It may look like just another World 1-1 clone, which we've seen lots of those in Mario before.
Scary golden spike balls.
And then it comes over here and it looks like it's just going to be a 1-2. Instead, it's a Zelda level. Speaking of Zelda, I actually have Zelda content planned this year. This stage is one that is easier with multiple players, although so much going on here. Over. Dang it.
Oh no.
There is not a checkpoint. So when you go into a Wonder Seed, there is not a checkpoint before the Wonder Seed. There's not really going to be too much here that's going to help us. Perhaps the blocks?
Hi.
He says Zelda level with conviction has swept up his face when his thing first went face.
Oh yeah, that image of the one gamer guy with the headset on, just like sweating profusely.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a really old image. I thought it was like yellow or something like that.
No clue.
What's nice is you do get to keep the 10 coins you have collected so far, although
Oh Jesus.
I kind of sort of forgot that. Alright. This is one of the most dangerous sections in the game. I use the power up here. There we go. And back to 2D.
Way to go!
And we did it.
Yay.
I just realized the package is at the post office. I was supposed to go through.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't have to wait for it.
You want to tell the audience what the package is?
Oh, I got bed sheets for my bed, so I have to go and get them.
For our bed.
Yeah, for the bed. Good kid.
Alright, you have fun at the post office.
I'll go be monitoring the chat when I get back.
Alright, I'm gonna keep moving forward and hopefully my face stops doing its thing. We have all the daisy standees. Next up is Yellow Toad. Now, once we finish a special level, I do like to get all the standees. This is the fastest way to get all the standees. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting a lot of 10 coins, 10 purple coins, on the grab bag. What if there was a pixelated toad in the bottom of the screen that said, "I am error"? That would be really neat. I'd like that secret. I have absolutely no idea how long I'm going to be able to go for today. Oh, looks like I can get 2 more. Alright. Now then, for the next world, we are going to be playing as Daisy. I love that they added so many new playable characters. Something that you may not have known is that last year was the first year Nintendo put out a Mario game without Waluigi in it. Every year there's been at least one title with Waluigi in it since the year 2000. 2023 was the first year where that did not happen. There was just no Waluigi in any of Nintendo's games. This stage is one of those stages that gets memed on a lot, although it has one of my favorite power-ups in the game. These thwomp-like enemies are very interesting. So here is the drill power-up. This allows you to drill into ceilings and into the ground. You can drill through blocks, pick up items, even free the talking flowers. Also, sorry for the detour, folks, during the earlier bit. It's something that I am very passionate about. I get very frustrated with people on that matter. I know that it's not everybody's forte. It's not something I like doing. And it doesn't happen very often on the channel. There's just a few topics that make me heated, and game preservation is something that I feel very strongly about. And when I see those liberties of stuff like that being taken away from people, I just don't like it. Whoa. They are very persistent with this. We want to hit it. We want to get them to hit from below, though, because there's a vine there. Waluigi is turning to a lost brother as he fades. He says one last. He says, "Wah." Yes. So Waluigi, believe it or not, is actually not related to any of the Mario brothers. So Mario and Luigi are related. Wario was at one point Mario's friend. Waluigi is not related to Wario. Waluigi is not related to Mario, Luigi, any of them. He's not even related to Daisy. He's just Wario's friend, or Waluigi considers himself Wario's friend. Wario considers him a failed business partner. So that is some Mario lore for you. Stuff you don't think that I'd know. Stuff you think Nintendo wouldn't write, and then they did. Run over top here and skip all of that. Oh, don't worry, I get a little frustrated at points. Some animations. But I am, yeah, that is always something to take good pride in, is writing. That's the one thing about this show that about the first season of the show is the fact that I'm not the only one writing the show. Truman is actually going to be writing part of it for me, because he and I, while we disagree on some things, there are other things that we completely agree on. So, and the topics of the upcoming videos are one of those things. So, should be good. Should be good. Everything else runs rather smoothly today. I just hope we can get some more viewers, because I feel like I alienated my audience by just saying I don't like a certain content creator. It's like, oh boy. That's just gonna happen. That's gonna happen. When you have strong opinions, people are gonna feel a certain way about it. But at least my opinions are my own, right? Give me just one moment, folks. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm like, did the camera freeze? No, the camera did not freeze. That is something that did happen last time, was that we had the camera freeze and breakdown and stuff. We'll be back to 2 or 3 videos once I have all of the 12 videos done for the year. We'll be going back to two or 3 streams a week. Ooh, back to the bubble flower I used in the thumbnail today. Just realized it jumped out. Oh gosh. It is difficult trying to play with a fursuit head on. I'll say that much for sure. Also, the fact that Daisy doesn't have just one line, that's great. She's not just, "Hi, I'm Daisy." "Hi, I'm crazy." Just that's all she says from here on out. I like Daisy. Good character. A lot of the Mario cast, I feel, are underutilized sometimes. Waluigi is one of the characters that I feel is fairly underutilized. Daisy's another. But the fact that Daisy's getting some love, that just kind of leaves Waluigi. Wario also. While Nintendo doesn't consider him as much a Mario character anymore, they consider him more of his own series WarioWare. I do think it's important to note that he was a Mario character, is a Mario character, and that the entirety of the WarioWare universe consists and works in the Mario universe. Here's a first secret. Green pipe. You... Can't read chat at the moment. Carver said something about loving writing, and I misread that as Waluigi. Stories, I like telling stories, but I'm not really... Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I can't... Honestly, anybody who gives their best effort at writing something is already doing leagues and leagues better than what a lot of people would do. Because I have to remind myself pretty much constantly whenever I write something that like 80% of people would not write anything at all. So writing something is better than nothing. Like most people would probably not start a YouTube channel. They just wouldn't. They wouldn't stick with it for 3 years. Something else that I tell myself is most of the time, when people say they'd do something if they had to, they probably wouldn't. Believe it or not. And that is something I like to keep on my chest, because if I can stick with a YouTube channel for this long and find a little bit of success in what I do, then it's a good thing. Then I'm doing better than like the 70 to 80% of people who wouldn't stick with it. My little brother tried doing a Twitch channel. And from what he told me, he quit. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got a bunch of views, and then I quit." And I was like, "Why'd you quit?" And his answer was, just wasn't for me. And that was something he told me. I was like, okay. Well, that's okay. That's fine. The fact that he tried, sure, but he didn't stick with it. And that's something else. So if you're writing something and you stop yourself and you're like, "I'm not a good writer, I can't write," or you start drawing something and you're like, "Oh, I just can't draw," it's like, no, just stick with it, because most people wouldn't stick with it. So if you can stick with it and learn something from it, then you're doing better than most people. Which is a lot, and it goes a huge way to boosting your confidence at doing that thing. There were times in school when I was drawing and just sketching stuff up where I'd be like, this isn't very good. But I learned from that mistake of like, the line should have been a little bit over to there or something else, and I'd try it again and it would work. There's just a lot of things that go a long way to just learning the medium, and sticking with it is one of those huge things. Daisy's the best princess. Same here. Kind of in the same boat as Wario, where he's still definitely a Mario character. He also has his own side series. So does Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is a Mario character. Mario is a Donkey Kong character. But they don't use it a whole lot. They are now, but they weren't then. Oh, trust me, digital animations are difficult when you're first learning it, but then you learn a couple tricks here, a couple tricks there, and it becomes like really quick. I showcased how to animate in a stream year before last, 2022, 2023, early on in the year, where I animated a short, and I showed everybody my process. Not a whole lot of people tuned in on that one. Luckily, YouTube saves all of the streams, so you can YouTube saves all the streams, so you can actually go back and watch that. If you're at all curious on my process when it comes to animating.
It's so hot.
Oops. I'm like, I gotta come back with a water pot. No, I don't. But digital animation is a medium where it's like, it can be difficult, but there are tricks to it. We are now on world, 4. I really love the music in this game. The sound direction is just top-notch. Right up here is one of my favorite levels. The Ninja Jump Party. These are rhythm-based stages. I have that badge equipped. I may get quiet. Alright, now it's time for the wonder. I tried to use a shot from this in the thumbnail. I love the Ninja Dance Parties. So the way these work is that every time you jump, it gets brighter. As long as you jump within time. And the music gets better too. Dang it. This is going to require a little bit of focus. I'm not rhythmically inclined. I've tried. I really have. Dang, I got excited. There's the Wonder Seed right at the end. Funky. Very much so. Yeah, the desert sound, the music in the desert stages are all really, really good. Here, though, they do so much more with it. We got a rhythm badge for that. We'll go ahead and put that on for now. So every time we jump, we, within rhythm to the music, every stage is now a rhythm level. If you have this badge equipped. We're gonna get the seed. We'll come back for that badge over there. Just gonna keep making our way through the sand. Moving quick. Finding mirages. That's how it goes. Doing a little ditty. I think this is one of the stages. I think this is one of the stages where they start to ramp things up. If I remember correctly, items start getting harder to find. Alright, there's a secret flower. And of course I butchered that. Alright. You don't get to retry with that, you just have to come back to the stage. Alright. You don't need to hit those blocks, you can absolutely make that jump. Check this pipe, there we go. I think he made it back home. Can't tell whether it's Alright. Go. Here's our wonder effect. We have super quick jumps. In fact, everything is super quick. Keeping a hold of any power-up at all is going to be very important here. the Wonder Seed. We missed one of the coins. Because we know right where it's at, we can come back to it later. Super fast. Yep. We're also going to see super slow in a bit, too. Which are the two methods to get to the desert. You either move really quick or move really slow. Moving really quick in a desert, though, isn't really helpful. Moving really slow, though, is, believe it or not. Just remember that you have to have enough water. Break time treasure vault. So I know lately there's been a lot of challenge runs of games.
Whoa! That was something.
And I know one of them has been no coins. Like at all. No yellow, no 10, nothing. No coin challenges are interesting, especially in Mario. Just like that, there's that. No coins is crazy. I watched the Game Champ video on that, and it just kept going. Insane how much stuff they had to collect and not collect. Getting 4 players, 4 switches, across online play. Forcing other people to do the no coins runs up to the point where they were just so they could do it. Here we have a lot of the Mario World blocks on these icons. Makes you wonder whether or not Mario World was the first to have those types of blocks appear, if not in the desert, because they clearly had the iconography everywhere for them. Mario lore is something that's so inconsistently consistent, it's annoying to research.
Heave ho! Heave ho! Heave ho! Way to pull! But if you mess with things like that, you never know what will happen.
You never know what'll happen. It starts getting buried under the sand. I am an hour into this. I think I need a break out of breaking to get out ahead for a brief moment. My lower jaw hurts like really badly right now. It's just way too much strain. I think just having all of the pressure on my cheeks right now is part of it. Which pipe we gotta get into. Read the chat. I saw a whole video on it. 4 other people. Ghost. Yep. I'm an amateur composer. Musical style is hard for me. What I know this thing is. We'll keep up with the music. Music is one of those things that I was never good at. My high school forced us to take either general music or band in high school, and I took band, and they didn't teach me anything. They basically said, "You're not talented at it. We're not going to teach you. Not even a joke. The guy who was teaching that class got promoted to being a principal at a different school entirely after yelling in my face about how much of a jerk I was. It was something I had to cut from the most recent video. There's a lot of stuff I had to cut from that. Not because any of it was bad, just because there was just so much. Some of it I just legitimately forgot. This is a fun reference.
Who goes there?
There are ways to completely skip this
Who
section.
goes there? Think you're gonna make it?
But this is a reference to the Wario Land games. They had a pyramid with nearly the exact same setup in Wario Land Shake It for Wii, which is one of my favorite Wario Land games. It looks good, it plays good, it's really, really cool. If you ever want to start with a Wario Land game, I recommend Shake It. Alright. So there's a secret path up here. Jequies Balding, OMG, well, welcome. I love that they included the sunshine music. There's actually a lot of Sunshine and 64 music in this game. A lot more than I was expecting, at the very least. Played Mario Wonder. I love Mario Wonder. This game is great. This is a brand new file here. Quite a bit of ways through the game, but we are doing a 100% playthrough. Hope you stick around, because should be a fun time all around. I'm also doing the entirety of this in Fursuit, so more Gavin lore. Everybody keeps calling it Gavin lore. I have no idea. I just talk about my life and my opinions and stuff. You guys take it as like gospel. It's weird, strange. What is the lore today? The lore today is the fact that landlord said that they renewed the lease. Hooray! So here's the secret to this stage. Knowing when to not just let go of the button. When to re-tap. Also, knowing that you don't have to jump from the very top to get to the top of the flagpole, and all 3 coins. Technically, you telling your own lore, I suppose, if you... Alright, if somebody wants to do a lore video of just, like, random clips of stuff that I've done... The most recent lore video was supposed to be motivational and inspirational and stuff, I suppose, but... It wasn't really meant to be a lore video, it was meant to be like, hey, if you're in a hard spot, here is something to help. Because I wanted to be nice for the Christmas season, and I was like, I'm going through a lot, I've learned a lot about myself, here's what I've learned. Wasn't so much about lore or anything like that. Oh, I love the talking flowers in this game. The talking flowers are fantastic. It's a motivational lore video. That's the way you guys want to call it? Sure, we can call it a motivational lore video. Here's another secret. We're going back a world to meet Captain Toad. I've completed the game as well, but we restarted the file just for the channel. I think the ending bit is super challenging, but I love it so much, that's why we're trying to do 100% just so I could show it off. I estimate that it'll probably take me about 3 to 4 parts to beat this game, so next stream will probably be the last stream. Here, get the coin. I love this enemy here. Here's another neat thing. If you drop that one up down this way and then fall down here, run down here. There's your one up. Is it okay to subscribe to your channel? It's absolutely fantastic to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, go for it. I plan on playing every single Mario game. We've already done the entirety of the new Super Mario Brothers series, the original Super Mario Brothers series, 64, we did Sunshine, Mario Wonder, but I love newest subscribers. Please, go right on ahead. Not everything I do is going to be super, like, you know, neat or popular, but it will be uniquely me. I put out, so every month we put out YouTube shorts. I put out one short every Monday. I put out one big video, a month. That'll be a week where you won't get a stream, but you will get a big video. And then each Wednesday we stream. And then whenever I get done with all 12 videos for the year, I'll open up the stream slots so I'll have more openings. Sometimes it'll be art streams, sometimes it'll be video game streams, but either way, it'll always have me and some of my friends talking about stuff. Alright, here's a really fun stage. I love the tilting mechanic here. There's something you probably didn't know you could do. I love doing crazy tricks like that. Just dumb enough to work. Alright, here comes the big boulder. Big spike ball. I love the music here. It reminds me of the Gerudo Desert from Ocarina of Time. It's just so good. But no, we love having new subscribers. Our goal for this year is to get 1,000 subs and hopefully get monetized eventually. Main reason behind that is because I'd like to get a house by the end of the year, and then I can actually keep doing this full time. I may need to take a moment. Was that bite of 87? Yes, the bite of 87. Om nom nom. I bit my hand. We did do some FNAF content a while back. I'm not that big of a fan of FNAF, but I do still need to do that discussion video with Artie on the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I need to. I was planning on giving that a fair shake and seeing what was up with it. Alright. Here's another fun stage. You gotta send him. You gotta head back. Oh! Nope, we messed up. And all I gotta do is hit that button before he hits the other side. Bang! And there is the Wonder Seed for the level. Kitty hungry for hands. FNAF 1 mod in Mario Wonder. Maybe. I'm running this on real hardware, so you won't see any mods from me on this, on at least Mario Wonder side, at least for another couple years, at least. Until emulation is up to par where I want it to be, and I can find clean dumps of Mario for Switch titles, don't expect me to do any Mario Wonder mods or anything like that. I might buy an extra console just to mod it if that's the if people really want to see Wonder mods. But there'd have to be a really good Wonder mod out there. One of my favorite series is Mega Man. That game series is a lot of mods and fan games. And I actually plan on touching on a lot of those here within the next couple of years. Alright, so we need to get the water pot here. Try not to let the snakes get to us too much. Of course, the snake said no. There's no water in that pot. Right over top, right down here. You might be asking, so why would we need the water? I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, snake. Couldn't see. Hi, ZK Foxino. Welcome. I've got my home YouTube. Well, yeah, that's how you're messaging in chat. Have I ever speed run this game? No, I have not. However, I did when we did the stream for Super Mario Bros. The original 4 games. We did those in a fashion similar to speedrunning, where the first game we beat 6 or 7 times on different versions of the game. But for Mario Wonder, I have not speedrun this.
Good luck with this part.
Could be a fun time, although speedrunning's really not for me. I do like to mix up my game choices from time to time. For the Mega Man series we were doing multiple playthroughs, so we do Mega Man 1 and then Mega Man 2. We did them backwards, so I do 10, I do 11 on its own, because there's enough content. And I do 10, 9, and then 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then 2, 1. And for those streams, those were speedruns. Those were crazy, because I'd do 2 games in one vid, and it took so long. Also, I think I'm mixing up my levels here.
Good luck with this part.
Yeah, I've got to be mixing up my levels, because there's no way.
You're doing great.
Or I'm mixing up the area, which is entirely possible. Time that. Have you ever played Help Wanted 2? No, I have not played Help Wanted 2. I don't have any interest in going back to FNAF as playthroughs for the channel. We did the original ones because people asked, and I just didn't end up having a good time with the most recent FNAF game. Nothing against the games or the developers. I just didn't think it was a very good Resident Evil clone, and we, at least I ended up putting it down. I played it with my husband, and me and him did not really enjoy it. Yeah, I'm mixing up levels. The Cosmic stage. All you gotta do is quick turnarounds. Also, I don't know what they're called here. I need to look into that. I kind of forgot the stage existed. I know it's not a cosmic clone. Spooky Spirit? Ghostly Fool. I don't know. Oh yeah, you're all good. I enjoy getting questions like that. You're just curious on what I've played, what I haven't. We did FNAF 1, 2, 3, and I think 4. We did Security Breach. We did Security Breach twice, actually. I have no plans to cover any more FNAF content just because there's so much, and I just don't have that much of an interest in it. Although I do have interest in stuff like the Castlevania series, Mega Man, Sonic, Mario. And when we play games from those series, we generally, what I try to do is I try to play every game in the series. So, every spin-off, every knockoff, everything I can possibly think of that's going to go along with the game itself. So for Mega Man, we did everything. From the Game Boy games to the remakes. Alright, here's the water jug that we have to take. Gotta hit this, go over here. Hit that, let it fall, grab the key. Head back left, up, and then we want to hit blue. Fall down here, and that is the stage.
Huh. Nice work.
Why 4? Okay, well, they didn't number them like that. The way Mario's numbered is Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 1, 2, The Lost Levels, 2 USA, 3, Super Mario Bros. 4, The Lost, Super Mario World, which is what its title, its full title is. And then they did the new Super Mario Brothers series. Yoshi's Island is called Mario World 2, but it's not considered a Mario Brothers game, although it is on my docket to play. Lots and lots of games. You've got a PS3. I've got 3 PS3s. I've got one of them that is a stock standard, one that is custom firmware, and the other one that is a light software custom firmware, which is called Hen. You may ask, well, why do you need 3? Because there are games that are delisted. One of them I had growing up. One of them is for capturing PS2 games at higher fidelities, and you'd be amazed at how much you have to do to just capture older games.
Oh, no, no, no.
Which stems back to something I was talking about earlier about games preservation, how important I think it is. Alright. Bear with me, folks. I need to take off my head. So, for your sake and my sake, we're going to cover up the camera lens at the moment. For at least a second. While I readjust. Do bear with me, folks. My hair is just starting to get in my face. And I think I need to take my hair tie out. And also, it gives me a second to catch up on chat, see how we're doing. Oh wow, we have 9 people watching. Purple guy killed every FNAF to the. You're just 9. Oh, okay. Well, I'm 23, so do be respectful of myself and others in the chat, and we'll get along just fine. I don't mind it when younger viewers watch my stuff. I just do wish that they keep themselves a distance and be safe and respectful. I'll let them know if they go too far. I'll generally be lighter on you in terms of stuff, but my content is family friendly, although we do meet PG-13 guidelines. So remember to be nice. Yep, that's my main rule here. Another thing that is my main rule is this channel is run by is held together by viewers like you, so leaving a like, subscribing, and sharing the video with a friend means a lot, helps out a ton, and yeah, so whew, you wouldn't think a fursuit would mess up your vision a little bit, but it does. New Super Mario Bros. 1. That was DS. I did that last year, I think. Could have been last year. Should have been. I think I had to do it in 2 or 3 parts. This year, though, I should be able to play Galaxy, Galaxy 2, 3D Land, 3D World, and, yeah. No. Our main goal is to basically play through the entire series of a video game to give you history, facts, information, knowledge, development, information, just all sorts of cool stuff. That way the next time you're playing one of these games for yourself, or with some friends, you know that it's just a vibe. Alright, let me open the lens cap back up. It's so much better. Okay, I think just... Dear, I don't think... next time I put my head on, remind me not to wear a hair tie like I do with the other suit. Okay. Controller 1, controller 2. Woo. Let me just double check and make sure that you guys have visual. Okay, you do. Good, good. Yeah. After this world, though, we're probably going to end for today. This little poplin needs some flower coins. So take 50 and rebuild the bridge for us, please. That one over there is cheering us on. Secrets of Shubba Mansion. Some of my favorite Mario games are the more obscure ones. Stuff like Wrecking Crew 98 in particular is a very, very interesting one. That's one we're also going to be taking a look at this year is Wrecking Crew. I plan on looking at all of the Mario games that most people don't really remember this year, so if it has Mario in it, we're probably going to take a look at it this year. So stuff like Punch-Out and whatnot. We're also going to be finishing up the Sonic playthroughs finally this year with the mobile phone titles. I plan on taking a look at anything Java related because in recent news, the Mega Man community figured out Java phone emulation, which is just fantastic. So here's a little secret. you don't have to even push that block up front there. You can just go in the door. Oh, man. The elephant power-up is going to help you push things a lot further and faster than you can otherwise. So it's very, very important to keep the power-up all the way through the stage.
I've been summoned.
There's that. Alright. And here's the Wonder Seed event for the stage. We've got this Shova here, and a giant Bowser statue. Seems like they're clearing the way for something. In fact, they are. This Shova here. But don't worry about shoving him. Shove the wall. Keeping the elephant power up can be very, very helpful here, although if you're a klutz like me, you may just lose it pretty quickly.
What muscles?
Oh, shoot. Pushing this to the right.
Got this.
Go ahead and grab as many of those purple coins as we can. Daisy here, proving that she is the strongest of the princesses. And there's the Wonder Seed.
Try again.
On to the rest of the stage. But how is chat holding up? How's everybody doing? I want to check on everybody. Making sure that we're still having a good time.
You found me.
We had a rocky start today, but I think we're doing a lot better. Ended up making crab rangoon last night. Fun fact: everything you buy at a fast food or a chain restaurant can absolutely be made at home. And it'll taste like 30 times better. You don't even need professional restaurant experience to do it. You can just straight up do it. And that is something that I know many, many people are going to fight me on. Be like, no. It's like, so this is something that I was thinking about the other day. A lot of, the show, how it's made, changed the perception of how Americans think stuff is made. Right? Like, instead of thinking, oh, we get sugar and egg and milk to make a cake, they see things at this industrial size and think, oh, I can't make that. Instead, not realizing it, they don't realize that, oh no, that's just for making a lot of something. If you want to make just a small amount of something for yourself, it takes, like, barely any amount of those ingredients. Like, none of those electrical tools are required. It's insane the amount of, like, looking at stuff that I've done. Just for, like, making stuff. Like, I made crab rangoon last night, which is something that you traditionally need an air fryer for. I did it with tortillas, cream cheese, crab, a little bit of garlic, yeah, and then I mixed it all up, put it in, cut up a tortilla, closed them up, put them in an air fryer, and just made it. We're going to jump back in there and get the normal exit while I quickly read chat. Zeke says, just chilling, just vibing. Good. Carmen says, am good. Put the sheets on the... But it's okay. Okay. Well, you're fine. You're absolutely fine, dear.
Push!
We're just gonna try to quickly get through this stage. All the Sparkies here are very, very dangerous. I like the look of them here more than the ones in New Super Mario Brothers. Alright. Gonna help us speed up. We don't have to do the Wonder effect more than once. So, that should also speed up the run of this stage. It's amazing how much more like a New Super Mario Brothers stage it becomes when you don't include the Wonder Seed in a run of a level. In the door and out we go. That stage that took us a little while takes like no time at all when you're skipping past everything. Ba-da-ba-da. I love the music here. For some reason though, that ending bit makes me feel like 1-2 Switch. Just add some ba da da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Like, just it feels like 1-2 Switch, which is another game that I want to play on the channel. I think it would be really fun, although I'd also have to shave and wear something nice. I'd have to change the whole format. Which, speaking of UI and stuff for the channel, I actually have plans for that. We're going to be updating all of the UI that I use for my streaming setup stuff. Add some animations in the background of things, get a scrolling bar for something, which I've recently learned how to create. The main goal for this year is to not just look professional, but also not just look and sound professional, but also step up my game in terms of visual fidelity and stuff. The goal for this year is to make everything look and feel good to watch. I'm just gonna restart the course. Sure, why not? Let's add blocks. But no, you're fine, Karmic. Just... You know, stuff like that bothers me. But it's okay. We moved on. We're doing good. It's gonna be a good stream day. And of course, the one time that I actually would have preferred to use the cloud, the cap power, which is interesting. So the caps for Peach and Daisy are both Mario-style hats, Mario and Luigi-style hats. Meanwhile, Toad also pulls out, both the Toads all pull out Mario-style hats as well, including the Yoshis. Which I think is interesting, because you'd think Toads would pull off the cap, but they don't want to lose that brand identity in the Toads. They've always been super secretive about that, so... Very interesting design choices. That's something else that you'll get if you've never seen my channel before. I talk a lot about design in terms of game design, art design, and the way games are made. doing a whole little ad read today. Yes. Got the Wonder Seed, and we are now way higher up in the sky than we need to be. Onward, upwards, and upwards.
It's a long way down.
So you can either hit these guys from underneath to just instantly pop them, or bounce on top to make them go further. And even if you're a little off, just remember you have the twirl from Mario Brothers Wii, so you can keep things going. I don't know, just add some buzz and dahs, and you can just really hear the 1-2 switch style with this game. 1-2 switch influenced a lot of Nintendo. It's weird that we don't see it referenced more. And the fact that everybody 1-2 switch came out, everybody 1-2 switch is weird, because like most of the people I know that played it didn't like it. I play it, I call it one of my favorite Jackbox games, because I don't play that game for anything other than parties. Is it not that good? Yeah, kinda. Did I enjoy it? A little bit too much, yeah. That was not the direction I wanted that guy to run. Oh, that won't break it. So this badge makes you completely invisible. But you're not invulnerable. You're just invisible. So keep your wits about you. Enemies won't react to you, but it makes getting to the stages a lot harder. If there is a backdrop, like a building or something, you'll appear as a silhouette, which makes things a little easier to run through. But there's going to be the final stage of the game has this odd gimmick to it, where you're switching badges constantly. And this is one of the badges that took me a good amount of time to really get down during that stage. Favorite badge in the game? I don't know. I think it's either the high... It's got to be the crouching high jump. That one is just so much fun to use that I sometimes wish it was part of the main moveset. But up here is the secret stage for the world. I just equipped that when I didn't want to. I also like the ad exclamation point block. I use that one a lot. You never had a PS4 or PS5? PS4 and PS5's fine. PS4 is fine. They're okay consoles. Foxno said, also, least favorite badge, too. Probably the constant jumping badge. I didn't like that one very much. Here's one of the hardest levels in the game. Like I said, this is going to be a 100% run. Oh, I just missed the 10 coin. It's alright, I'll come back to it. trick to auto-scrolling stages, just to kind of keep yourself moving. Doing the spin jump helps with clouds. Alright. The balloon guys that were once our friends are now... a bit of saboteurs will try to push you off these platforms here. That one's gonna help us though. And there is the Wonder Seed. I had to redo this stage before multiple times just to get to the top of the flagpole. Favorite badge of this parachute one. That one's fun. That one's a good one. I think the badge at the end that changes all the sound effects to random noises is really fun, but I'll get to show that one off near the end of the near the final part. So that'll take some practice, though. Let's go ahead and get some more of the standees. Looks like we can get the rest of the blue toad at least. These will never give you repeats, which is nice. Alright. And we've got enough for 2 more for Toadette. Note, there are ones for each and every one of the Yoshis, so you do have to get all of those, including the ones for Nabbit. So we still got quite a bit left. So if I go ahead and show off, here's all the standees we have at this point. So we're well on our way. We're about halfway through with it. Got quite a bit. The 4 Yoshis and Nabbit. Toadette, but we'll get there. Back to the desert. One of my favorite things to do in this game is just kind of enjoy everything that the devs put in, like all the little secrets and stuff. I'm still learning stuff about this game. It's really does feel like it's going to become the next Mario World, where I learn something about it every time somebody else plays it. Every time I jump in, I find something new to love. Well, that would have been helpful earlier, but that's alright. A world of standee collecting. Alright. Onward to the next level. The KO Arena. Now, I love the KO Arena. We've played Mario Bros. Before on the channel, although we will be playing Mario Clash next. Next time we get a chance.
What you gonna hit?
Alright, I think I'm going to use the bubble and the flower. The main goal here is just to grab these guys by the handle. You can do some interesting little flips with them if you're clever. And just like that, onward to the next. I love the fact that they use a remix of the Mario Brothers soundtrack, because they use the entirety of it. Watermelon piranhas. Oh, dang it. don't ever forget that you can throw the pot straight up. This is so tricky and difficult. Alright. There's that. I'm gonna run out of time for this one, I think. Yeah, I think it's 60 seconds. I think I was misjudged. I think I should have chose the alpha power. The timer doesn't stop until you get into the pipe. Yeah, I definitely should have chose the elephant power. This one's not too bad if you keep moving, though. Hopefully, maybe. If not, we'll jump right back in and do it again. I love these stages. Ah, I was close. Let me read the comment here. Foxno said, I do like the crouching jump badge, too. Isn't it a reference to the first Mario? Yeah, it's a reference to Mario 2 USA. I mentioned it when we got it as well. It's a good power-up. Fun power-up. Alright. I've decided my two badges, my two power-ups here. We're gonna get the elephant power-up and then the drill power-up.
What you gonna pick?
That way then we start out with something to attack from above. Just like that, the drill power-up has proven its worth by just allowing me to skip grabbing that. Go on to the next. Gosh, there we go. Onward and upwards. I love the concept of classic Mario Bros. Something about just like, yeah, you're in an arena, you're doing some stuff. It seems fun to me. Ground pound there. Wait, did I miss one? Where did I miss one? Oh, you. Okay, I should have enough time. Go get him. Nice job. Oh, boy. I just love the Hammer Brother room. You can just do that so easily. It's really, really cathartic if you played the other Mario games, where the Hammer Brothers are kind of annoying. Alrighty. Here's Crouching High Jump 2, and this is going to showcase a lot of the really cool tech that you can do with the Crouching High Jump. I really love this challenge. It got me to really understand this this ability. So right off the bat,
Go for it.
a short reminder, and then it starts putting it in more difficult places, but they have some good tells coins. Luckily, the purple coins do make a slightly different sound than the original and than the others. But now you should know how far down you can go before it starts. They start handicapping stuff. Now here's a really cool bit. Just like that.
Keep at it.
Just like that. Way faster charge. I love the way that ability flows with the moveset. It's just so much fun. Makes me kind of wish there was a long jump badge. No, you could hurt enemies by jumping up from under them when you have that hat. Yeah, I did. I did know. I just didn't know you could hit the mummies like that. Sure, we'll wear that badge for now. So we can just go straight to the castle now, but we do have a couple more levels left to do here. Here's some more sunshine music. I love Sunshine's soundtrack. I may not like Sunshine as a game very much in terms of design and moveset and stuff, but I do love Sunshine's music and its art direction. It's just phenomenal what the team was able to accomplish in such a short amount of time. If you don't know the development history on that, we did a full run-through of Super Mario Sunshine. It took us like 6 or 7 hours. We did one video all the way through with me and Casey. We played it on real hardware using a different mod. Using a mod. So here's the fast dash badge. I'll grab this seed and then the other, and then we'll grab the other seeds in a bit. Fast dash is like the slightly more controllable version of the super speed badge that we got before. I'll show it off in a bit. Alright. Back down into the desert. I think I'm missing a badge here as well. Yep. 2, 3, 50. It looks like we are missing 350 coins. Is how many we need? Alright. Can either go up there, but we're gonna first come down here. I'm gonna show off some more secrets. Okay, just making sure I'm not going crazy here. Alright.
Here we go.
Why are Mario Sunshine music? I'm guessing why place the Mario Sunshine music? I think it's just meant to get a little bit of nostalgia out of people like me. It's just for fun. Mario Sunshine music. Mario Sunshine is an interesting title. If you haven't played it, it is on Switch via the Mario 3D All-Stars pack, which is actually a fairly okay version of the game, believe it or not. I do own a physical copy of both 3D All-Stars and the original, but for the channel I ended up playing, me and Casey ended up doing the Super Mario Sunburn, which adds a ton of extra content add extra movesets to Mario. But Sunshine was just from a very different era of the franchise where they weren't afraid to experiment. And one of the things that Mario Wonder does exceptionally well is it experiments with Mario, the formula, the theming, the design. It just has fun with it. And the last time they really got to do that was with Sunshine. Galaxy 2? Odyssey proved that they were really, like... While the art direction was the same, the design was not. So it does seem like Nintendo really wants to go back to this era of, we can do anything with these characters again. And I think that's a great way to take it. Because the original antithesis of Mario was to make him like Popeye, in many ways. And if you don't know something about Popeye and those old cartoons, is that they are intended to be able to be used in anything. So any story you're telling, you can tell it with a big tough guy, a unlikely hero, and a female damsel that can sometimes hold her own. And that is something that Mario has done for many, many years. And with more characters, the more fun you can have with it. Like characters like Daisy, where she's not so much a damsel as she is a tomboy who will do anything. Like, she's just down to roughhouse and have fun. Hold her own. And it's great. I think that is fantastic. There's just something about the Mario casting crew that I just think is interesting, where you can really do anything, but here lately they haven't been doing that, and Mario Wonder is really a return to form on that matter. It's really, really neat. From a design element standpoint, it's cool. From a storytelling mechanic, you can do basically anything you want again, and it's great. That's why I have high hopes for stuff like the Princess Peach Showtime, Luigi's Mansion 2 remake, the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake. Just all of it's gonna be great. There's just no way it's not. Have you ever the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen? I'm guessing Fallen. Revenge of the Fallen. No, I haven't, although I have seen the show Transformers. Both the 80s one, the anime from 2000s. I geared up to make a video on Transformers, although it's not ready yet, but I haven't played any of the Transformers games outside of the NES one. Although I do want to. I've heard some of them are pretty good. But no, Transformers is one of those things where I wanted to do a video on Transformers last year. Started working on the video at the beginning of the year, and then I had to stop working. I had to take up a lot of mental health days, and I just couldn't keep my schedule going. So that's why we have the schedule now that we have, and that's why I don't have a Transformers video out on my channel. I do want to still do that Transformers video. It's just a matter of sitting down with all the movies and getting time to, you know, record and edit, get a thesis going, script it, edit it. There's a lot of work that goes into videos like that. But no, I haven't played Revenge of the Fallen. Oh god, these things from Sonic Superstars. So, I played Sonic Superstars right before Mario Wonder came out, and when I saw these things, I was like, oh god, it's these things from the ending of, Trip's story. I got so concerned, and then I remembered, oh wait, this is Mario, not Sonic. There, it's running, the game's running better, I don't need to freak out. But they really do look like those things that Fang's giant robot was shooting out during that boss fight.
Good spot for a rest.
was trying to see if I could get it to bounce me up a little higher. Screw it. Let's do the fast dash. Let's fast dash. Gosh. I'm having a hard time with words today.
Good spot for a rest.
Alright, up, over. And there is the Wonder Flower. Alright, and then this is the stage that slows everything down. I think this game does a fantastic job at utilizing the power-ups and the items given. It is so cursed when it's slowed down like that. What's your favorite really cursed Mario transforming in between? I really want to see the frog suit done like this, just in this style, just so we can see what the in-betweens look like. And there's the Wonder Speed. Alright. Onwards and outwards. Going for a little while now. Ooh, I just need to stretch. Yeah, but tomorrow's gonna be, or no, next week's stream is gonna be more Mario Wonder, where we'll probably end up finishing up the game. That's it for this world. Although I don't think we got enough coins for all of the Wonder Seeds. Oh, just barely. Alright. Well, we can come back with some more coins. I promise this will be a 100% run. We'll come back to all the coins and stuff during the final episode.
Here we go!
You're not going in there, are you?
Alright. And instant death. I'm not used to the extra speed, it seems. Let's use the wall jump badge. Why not? I don't use this badge nearly enough.
You're not going in there.
It's got a nice effect of giving us a Mega Man X style wall jump for our first cling. Something else about I didn't mention about the sand is that it likes to get you stuck in it, so your jumps are going to be lower when you're in the sand. There's some thwomps. The thwomps look fantastic in this game. They remind me a lot of the same thwomps from Mario Wii. Mario Kart Wii specifically. Here's the main gimmick of the castle for the Wonder Flower. Super speed, and then it's going to swap over and we're going to have super slow time of it. Things are a bit easier to control when it's super slow. Don't rely on it. Because the stage likes to mess with new players. get powered up here. Oh, we could go back for that. It's fine. We'll come back to it. Gives me an excuse to come back to this castle. Alrighty. Up, over, across. There we go. Only one. Dang. I'm sorry about that, folks. It's all good. At least we can keep it moving. Yes, I already got that badge, Fox. No, you are, like, being an expert on the game today, Fox. No, you doing your research before the stream started? We got the time jump badge. The time high jump was also in this world. I just didn't get it. I don't think. I do like the boss fights in this game. Something about Bowser Jr., but here's a gimmick, is really cool. And the fact that the gimmicks are always a little bit different on the... This time we got floating water. And it manipulates his jumps too. I just think it's neat. I'd love to see, like, Professor Egad and stuff appear in a 2D Mario game, because he's never been in a 2D Mario game. I always see him in the 3D ones. Final gimmick, a mixture of everything. We got the spiked floors, the moving things, and Bowser Jr. here is aggressively going after us with his flying shell attack. He's gonna mix it up again. Water's on the ceiling. And he's... down he goes. I got the game for Christmas and have been playing it every so often. Oh, nice! Well, I hope you've been having fun with it. I know I've been having fun with the playthrough. I had a lot of fun on my first run of the game as well. Ugh. Ugh. Maybe I'm still a little tired. I had to wake up early today. I took a nap. Woke up. A little bit of headache. Oh, okay. That's the one thing I see a lot in comments. People who freak out about furries, we're just normal people. We're straight up just, most of us are just normal people. At least I am. I think I'm a little weird, but like mostly normal. Little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Let me see. Here. Alright. Now we're on back to Petal Meadows. We've got 2 worlds left, plus the Bowser world, and a couple more stages in the secret world. This is where we're gonna leave it today. So next time around, we're gonna finish up this game. It'll be a longer stream, and I won't be in suit for it. I'll be using my VTuber model. But yeah, should be a fun time all around. I've had fun so far with this game. Yeah, I don't have enough for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. We'll also switch characters next time, and we'll check out Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, and Toadette. Just let's go back there. Alright. So, let me see here. Ending image. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe. It helps us out within the algorithm, and it allows me to keep making content like this, as well as making the big videos and the shorts. You can also help out by sharing the videos around with a friend, sharing the streams around with friends, and overall just doing like you do. We also have a Discord down below. Remember to keep it respectable. We also have a Telegram art dump where you can see all of my artwork and recent projects. We have a Twitter at GavinDragonYT, as well as a Blue Sky at the same @. We also have a PayPal where you can donate to the stream. This donation goes straight towards me getting saving up for a house. But that's it from me. I have been your humble host, Gavin the Kitty. Good night, everybody.